Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Apologies that there haven't been any streams lately. But look, I'm back. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Anyway, apologies that there haven't been any streams lately. But look, I'm back. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Anyway, apologies that there haven't been any streams lately. And my apologies about that. Give me 2 seconds. I should have loaded in. It did not. Okay, you should be good now. Give it a couple of seconds, see if the game loads up. Yeah, sorry, it's taking me longer than I thought. This is why you set up before you start your stream. No. Anyway, well, let me make sure I can see. Okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna stop setting up now and we're gonna actually do something. My apologies for not streaming anything last week, as you know I was not feeling well. I think I caught a bit of a cold. And I think it's still kind of with me a little bit, so if I sound a little off tonight, then I apologize. Anyway, let's stop talking about that and get to the reason you're all here tonight. Yes, tonight is Ultimate General Civil War, and we are going to be doing, yes, the Battle of Gettysburg. Now, I'll do a little bit of the history too, or as much of it that I know. Gettysburg was, always has been, a pivotal turning point in the American Civil War for both the Confederacy and the Union. Now, up until this point, it's been the Confederacy, well, historically speaking, not in our campaign, of course, but historically speaking, through the history of the Civil War, up until the point of Gettysburg, the Union was losing most, if not all, of the major battles in the war. For example, Bull Run, Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, Antietam, to name a couple of major battles. But Gettysburg was a turning point in that it was the first major battle that the Union decisively won. The first day of the battle, the Union lost. They got pushed back, and I'll go through some of the history of that as we go through the battle. But let's start, and then I'll stop rambling on the campaign select screen. Take a sip of my bottled water here. Okay. Now, my early reinforcements are going to be my 1st Corps. I want my 3rd Corps to be my 2nd reinforcements because reasons. And my reinforcements for tomorrow will be my my own 3rd Corps. So let's begin. We have close to 80,000 men. They have 30,000. So let's see what we can do. All right? Okay. A Confederate division of about 7,000 soldiers is marching toward us. I'm sorry. Is marching towards the town of Gettysburg. Their intentions are unknown. Well, according to the game, they are. But historically, this was this division was a division of A.P. Hill's corps under General Henry Heath, and they were specifically mm, marching to Gettysburg to secure a supply of shoes. As we know, in the Civil War, the Confederacy was running very short on footwear and was not able to supply their army with proper shoes. And so A.P. Hill was going to Gettysburg with his with Heath's division to hopefully secure a supply of shoes for, well, whoever, I don't know, the Confederacy they could give them to. Anyway, let's continue. Their intentions are unknown, but possibly they are seeking to loot the town for supplies and shoes. Oh, well, they did. They were well, they weren't looking to loot the town. They were obviously going to pay for the shoes. I would hope. But yeah, let's continue. General Bupert's cavalry has delayed their advance. He has now decided to defend the ridges west of the town. Now these would be that would be McPherson's Ridge. Collectively, we could call it. The most famous part of those ridges is actually McPherson's Ridge. During the first day of battle, just as a cliff note there. Anyway, General Bupert's cavalry has delayed their advance. He has now decided to defend the ridges west of the town, slowing down the enemy unit until reinforcements arrive. Historically, though, the reinforcements that did first arrive to reinforce Buford was General John Reynolds' First Corps. Now, he did not have all of his First Corps with him. He had part of it. And as we all know historically, General Reynolds was killed during the first day of the Battle of Gettysburg. And if I remember correctly, it was General Butterfield that took his place, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me look it up real quick because I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, my history isn't all that great. Let me figure this out real quick. There we go. First Corps. Oh, okay, so my apologies. It was General Newton who took command of the First Corps after John Reynolds died, or at least was appointed to command it after the fact. Let me have a look. Okay, alright. Now I got it. See, I used to know this by heart, but sometimes I get things up. So, immediately after Reynolds fell, or was killed, uh, the command fell of the Corps fell to General Abner Doubleday, who was the ranking, who was the First Corps' ranking division commander, and he did lead the Corps that first day of the battle, for the rest of the first day of the battle, but General Meade wanted um, wanted Newton in command, and so Newton appointed and so Meade appointed Newton to command the First Corps instead. This was after the first day. Might have been after the entire Battle of Gettysburg altogether. I'm not sure, but it was Doubleday who took over immediately following the death of Reynolds, and Newton took command after that when Meade decided that's who he wanted in charge. So let's continue. Alright, so if the enemy secures the high ground south of the town, it will be highly dangerous to attack them. Yeah, I'll say. Our army is marching from the south, and our first units will soon, reach our positions in about an hour from the Abbotsburg Road. The rest of the army is heading our way and is expected to arrive from 20town Road. Hold the Confederate marauders and don't let them capture the high ground. Okay, so at this point of the battle, this is the very beginning of the battle. Right now, we have control of Buford's cavalry. And right now we are positioned on the ridges outside of town. Here is Gettysburg town itself. Our job is to hold our position. We cannot let them get past anywhere, really. We do have a battery. This would be Caleb's battery. I can't remember the guy's first name for the life of me. But historically he had 6 guns. I guess here he's got 7. I'm moving Caleb's battery back a bit because I think he's a little too far forward for my liking. As is Buford. We are going to eventually have to come back here. But for now, we are going to stick where we are. We have to defend this for like 10 minutes. at which point we're probably going to be told to fall back here. I have not played this battle yet, so do not start complaining to me about, oh, but you have to do this. I get it. Over here we have part of Gamble's Brigade, the 8th Illinois. This is also Gamble's Brigade, the 12th Illinois. Gamble again, the 3rd Indiana. And Gamble's 8th New York. The other side we have Colonel Devon, 3rd West Virginia, the 6th New York, the 17th Pennsylvania, and the 9th New York. Those are all under Colonel Devon. Buford's division consisted of 2 cavalry brigades. Like I just said, that would be Devon and that's Devon and Gamble. Okay, so here is AP Hill and Archer. Well, in the game it's Archer, but historically this would have been Heath, not AP, not Archer. See, we're already running away, but that's what we want for the moment. Alright, our first reinforcements are arriving. This would be elements of our 1st Corps. Alright, I am now going to pull my guns back to here. I'm going to pull Buford back as well. And I'm going to pull Devon back. And I'm also going to pull Gamble back, while elements of my infantry begin to arrive. And for now, I'm just going to use these guys as a delaying tactic, because that's really what I need right now, a delaying tactic. That this is what I need. And I'm just going to try to delay him. Until I can get my forces. See, most of my forces are coming up now. So now I'm going to pull back the rest of my cavalry units. I don't need them anymore. I'm going to pull Buford back. I'm going to keep delaying them up there because this is actually what I need to see happen. I'm going to send these 2 up here. You know what? I will send them 3 up there. Okay, so, alright, now, so historically, this would have been the 1st Corps coming onto the field of battle. But game-wise, this is actually going to end up being our own 1st Corps. Okay, I really need you guys to go a little faster. And I need you to go over there, please. Well, we can't hold McPherson's Ridge. We lost that. Now we have to hold Oak and Seminary Ridges. And that's these ridges here. This one. And... what the hell's the other one? And this one. This is Oak and Seminary Ridge. So our job is to hold our position here. I'm going to double quick these guys and get them into defensive positions. Meanwhile, I move Warren over to see if we can... So right now, I outnumber him. If I wanted to, I could push back. But right now, my job is to defend. Right now, my task is to hold these ridges. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to hold the ridges like I'm supposed to. And I'm going to continue to use Warren over here to try and antagonize his flank. It looks like I am routing him just a little bit. And I'm going to start firing at the Archers' 1st Tennessee Regiment. And oh look! That's some Archers Brigade, Davis's Brigade. Well, Division, whatever. So AP Hill is on the field, as is Archer and Davis. I am a little bit disappointed that I'm not seeing Heath, but this is not the historical battle. Oh, more reinforcements. Good. Well, they're already secured. I don't need to secure any more of it. Additional Confederate divisions approach from the west. It seems that the army of General Lee is massing to attack us. Yeah, I noticed. Alright, so we now have more of our 1st Corps arriving on the field. Oh yeah, please! Shoot at Davis! Kill him! Kill him! Please tell me we can kill Davis. Damn it! Oh, so close. Alright, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna keep moving on up. Sir, get back in that defensive position. Unfortunately, I need both of you on the double. I now need you on the double as well. Because he's being flanked and I need you to get over there. Do something about that. I hate having to do that. I hate having to double quick my men, but yep, there goes Warren. I have to stop. Stop. I need to try and get the 11th Mississippi out of there. It looks like Woods is being forced to withdraw, so I'm going to bring Lee over there. So it looks like he's about ready to run away. Oh, we have to capture McPherson's Ridge, and well, guess what? That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna try and bring these guys out and around. We might be able to capture McPherson's Ridge, maybe. If we are extremely lucky. I need you back in position there. And you are going to sit here in reserve, which is exactly where I need you. I'm going to use Willick to try and protect my flank while I try to go and recapture McPherson's Ridge. Keyword being try. Alright, let's move up a little bit. It looks like he's making it possible for me to take the ridge. But I don't want to take chances here. If I can take it, I'll take it. If I can't, then, well, you can stop now. I'm going to continue using Willick to protect my flank over there, to keep them from bearing down on me. He got flanked right away, that's great. And it looks like we did recapture McPherson's Ridge. Alright, so let's get up into a defensive position on the ridge. Let's double quick these boys up to their defensive spots. That was a very bad idea. Alright, he is massed all the way over here. That's bad. Let us move Woods back up. Get him back over this ridge. I'm gonna get my... get some of my cavalry back in this. Oh, nope, some of the cavalry I can't mount. Okay, so I'll have to. I'm gonna put him over there because I think I'm gonna need him there. Alright, Willick, I need you to try and do a flanking maneuver here. I hate having to send you there, but right now I don't have much of an option. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. I can use Willick's brigade to try and force them back a bit. Get the hold for a whole 3 minutes. Because after this, I believe oh, General Lee is wounded. No, not Robert E. Lee. General Stephen Lee. Good news, the rest of our Corps reinforcements have just arrived. We expect more troops late in the evening, so we have to hold the 2 ridges today with what we have. The really bad news is that more Confederate forces are coming from the north. Yep. And northeast. They are divisions of Ewell's Corps, and they threaten to flank our army. Okay, so now we also have to hold Cemetery Hill right here. And, well, if it's not obvious why it's called Cemetery Hill, well... here come more of our men onto the field now. Oh, I see an opportunity. I see an opportunity. Where is my cav? My mounted cav. Yes, I see an opportunity over there. I see an opportunity. Mr. Jones over there, you're not going to be there much longer. Sorry, buddy, but you just became a sacrificial artillery piece. I'm gonna bring this guy over here. Where is he? Are you almost in position? Oh, yes you are! He's not gonna see us coming. Well, okay, yes he is, but... Oh yeah, he sees us. He sees us. Go! 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 He sees us coming. Please don't get a shot off. Please don't get a shot off. Please don't get a shot. Yes! There we go. Let's see if we can take him out. Colonel Sackett is wounded now. Good. So it looks like we got him, good. I routed his artillery. Except I'm not gonna let him walk away. His artillery is going to die. You left your batteries in the open. This is what happens. It's not my fault that you left your thing in the open. And there's a battery gone. Oh, this is one of the guys that's... Which other battery can I disturb? No, I don't want to do that. But, oh, look at this opportunity. Look at this opportunity. Here it is. Let's go take it. He left it completely unguarded, and it just became mine. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. We're flanked by what? Come on, you can do it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Thank you! How much did I get? Not a lot, but I just stole the rebels' chances of ever seeing those supplies, so... Alright, these guys, I'm going to start moving to the town to a position about over here. About right there I want to place them for now. I mean, I don't really have much over here right now. So, I mean, I'm doing okay. I don't know how I'm still holding McPherson's Ridge, but that's a big old mystery to me. Let me see something. Oh, we've been going for a while. Okay. Alright, anyway. Where was I? Here we go. Sorry about that pause. I want to see how long we were going for. You know what's wrong with this? While you have a phone, you can check what time it is, see how long we've been streaming. But no, let's not do that. Oh, as I feared, here he comes. Okay, well, now I need you to run. I need you to run to here, and once you get there... Go go deal with that, please. Just go deal with it. See if you can hold them. That right there is Knowles. I'm gonna try to use some of Devin's dismounted cavalry to see if I can, by some force of will, slow him down. I'm utilizing pretty much this whole brigade to, oh, god damn, don't tell me. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Go over there and do it real quick. And put yourself in a position to stop him there. Hold your position there. While I get these brigades moving forward. Go all the way down to where Buford is. That's why I want you. I don't like their condition, but I gotta put them on the field. I have to put them on the field. Alright, Haskell, I need to place you over there. I'm gonna place you here. Now, advance, and you can come out of that. So can you, and so can, really? The rebels are attacking from all sides. Great. Yep. Now we can continue to hold what we have now, or we can withdraw. I'm going to leave it that we continue holding for now. Actually, Haskell, I want you over there, I want you over here. And I want you over here facing, Scales. Why you're on the double quick, I have no idea. You, I want you dealing with Scales. You outnumber him by like 1,000. Oh! Shit! Okay. Double quick, buddy. Come on, Osborne. Nope, right here, right here. You'll make your stand right here. Okay, alright. here, I'm doing fine. They're not even touching me down here. I could possibly retask these guys to come up, but wow, Woods took a beating. You're really gonna try? He really tried it. Scales really tried it. Wow. Scales, you're an idiot. Hold your position right there. Stop and hold. I want you right here, gentlemen. That's where I want you. Alright, it looks like he's throwing more and more units at me. I'm gonna speed it up just a little bit. What the hell's that over there? Oh! Colonel Devon, I forgot you were behind me. Fine. Mr. Perfect Target! Go down there and deal with it, please. Go! Go! Before they have a chance to start shooting at you, go! Go! Yes! I'm probably gonna lose the 4th, the 9th New York here, but we will find out in a minute. What? How? Okay. Go deal with it, please. I want to find out how they secured Cemetery Hill. I'm going to send them down there. Willick, I'm retasking you. Cemetery Hill. Go. I'm also retasking Lomax to Cemetery Hill. I can't let him keep that position. I don't like that I had to retask Gates too. Alright, I'm retasking Warren and them to go down there too. I have to keep that in my possession. I'm not gonna make them double quick it back. They can just... You know what? Fall back is fine. I'll let you fall back. And retask you to Cemetery Hill. Okay, we got it back. Good. Go deal with that, please. Just take it. Just go get rid of it for me. Stop and hold. Alright, we got more men coming up now. Why are you running? You know, let's turn around and go flank Hayes, who think he's doing such a great job. Yeah, I have 3 more brigades showing up. I doubt you're going to be able to hold that for very much longer. Go down here and deal with Avery, please. And I hate to put you at the double quick for this, but I gotta put you at the double quick for this. On a double, gentlemen. Alright, pull yourself back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. I'm gonna actually start pulling them in back now. I'm gonna bring those supplies back as well. I'm gonna put him here as a delaying tactic. And Woods I'm gonna put here as a delaying tactic, so that I can get my artillery in place. Maybe. Woods, I know you don't want to be there, but I need you there, buddy. You have to... Nope, he ran away as soon as I asked him to do that. And I'm sorry, Morris, but you're going to be a sacrificial lamb for now. I need you to be a sacrificial lamb. Well, there are 3 of them. Heinzelman, Osborne, and Morris. I need them to sacrifice themselves for now. They're going to have to sacrifice themselves. Proceeding to the next day. Here we go. Alright, so at this point, our army is arranged in the shape of basically a fishhook. This is Lee's attempting to again. We hold the highest points on the map, the highest grounds on the map, and in order for Lee to get past us and to hopefully march on Washington, he has to get past this army, the Army of the Potomac under General George Meade. And so he's going to attempt to do that again on the second day. but we hold the high ground, and our job right now is still to hold, and continue holding. Now we have the center and right here. We also have the left and reserves here. Left and reserves are basically big round top and little round top, is what that is. And our reinforcements are somehow 0 of 25, whatever that means. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, the Second Corps reinforcements took positions on Culp's Hill and along Cemetery Ridge. That's true. A few brigades are dispatched to guard the Emmitsburg Road, but they are in a vulnerable position and should fall back if they are overwhelmed. I agree. Confederates may attack from this direction, so we should scout the area to understand their intentions. Well, I kind of know their intentions. They're gonna attack the area. Okay, our job right now, hold. We have to hold this. I'm gonna speed it up until, something other than nothing happens. Just to explain something, on the second day of battle, one of the corps commanders, Daniel Sickles, this corps commander was pretty much an engineer. Hold on. Was pretty much a politician by trade. He was not a soldier. He didn't go to West Point like most of the other, a lot of the other generals in the Union Army. He was a politician. And Daniel Sickles, I have the game paused right now because I'm trying to go through a little bit of history with you. Sickles was the corps commander of the Union's Third Corps, and he had a nickname of Devil Dan. You ask, why? Well, I will tell you. General Sickles, as I said, is a politician and a diplomat by trade. He is not a soldier. And so Meade, what Meade wanted, hold the high ground, don't go on to the lower grounds, into fields and all that stuff. I'm going to place you in this certain spot, pretty much close to the two round tops. This is where I want you to place. This is where I want you to stay. Well, Dan Sickles saw these open fields and these two barns, these two red barns. You can probably see, and there's on this map you can see the barn, kinda. You can't really. One's looks like it's, well, they don't really display them on the map. They had different models, but would have been about, say, because big round top and little round top are over here. These are the round tops. And little round top would have been about right over here. Big Round Top is next to it. So this is Little Round Top, somewhere over in this area. Next to it is Big Round Top. Dan Sickles was placed somewhere in the center of that right about here. This is pretty much what we're seeing. This would have been Dan Sickles' position. What should have been his position was right along here on this hill. This is what position he should have taken. It's not. He moved his men all the way into the wheat fields and into these little rocky positions somewhere down here as well. So this is pretty much where we would have seen him take his positions right about here. And well, let's just say that helped a little bit to delay the Confederates. So it was both a disadvantage and an advantage, I guess. But when Meade learned that Sickles had abandoned the positions that he had assigned to the Third Corps under Sickles, he became quite concerned and a bit annoyed at this fact. And, well, I'm trying to remember the guy's name. I heard it 5,000 times. I have to look it up. I'm sorry. Today is not my night for most history. Let me see. But in any case, Sickles moved his entire Third Corps into positions in wheat fields and whatnot, basically known as the Devil's Den. He's called Devil Den for that reason, because he moved his corps out front. And during this point, it's during the second day of battle, this corps is virtually destroyed. It's all but destroyed. And from the first day's battle, the first corps is also pretty much almost in the same position, in the same spot. So later on, both these corps would eventually merge and form a completely new corps. Trying to remember the name of this guy. It's like it's a tip of my tongue, but I can't remember the name of the guy. I cannot remember the guy's name. I have to go look for him. Trying to remember this guy's name is. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Don't worry, I'll find it. Just What is this on my phone? Go away. Go away. Go. Okay, fine. It's. I really have to do this? Fine. This is insane. Sorry, guys. Here it is. Yes, there it is. That's the name I'm looking for. Right. Let me continue. Where was I? Yes, Sickles. He had been given good ground to defend by Meade. He decided, without orders from Meade, let's advance my corps and put myself out in front of everybody else and defend the ground here for whatever reason. But you got to remember, Sickles is a politician and a diplomat. He's not a soldier. So, he had no idea this ground was virtually undefendable. Um, but when Meade found out that Sickles had advanced out of his position, had left his position assigned to him to take positions out in front of the army in these wheat fields and no, not wheat fields, I don't think. In these fields and whatnot, you know, and all that. He was, I get, I want to say furious, but not really. He was more displeased than anything. And so he sent General Governor K. Warren. That's the name I was looking for. I don't know. It just was not sticking with me. Who was actually Meade's chief of engineers. He was the go-to guy for Meade on choosing and picking battlefield grounds, where to defend, where to place people, and how to make sure you don't, lose your defensive positions. That was Meade's guy. He sent Warren over to Sickles' signed position to try and find Dan Sickles and find out, well, Dan, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be down there. You got to come back up here. And by the time he got to Sickles' original position, it was pretty much too late for Sickles to withdraw because the Confederates were already attacking his positions. So he couldn't really move. And so what happened was Sickles is now stuck in his current position. He can't move his men. And Warren, no, not Warren, right? Yes, and Warren observes from this little hilltop. He can see he's on a rock on a hilltop, and he can see pretty much just about the entire battlefield from where he's standing. And if you go to the Gettysburg battlefield, there is a statue of Governor K. Warren on a specific rock that he was actually standing on, exactly where he was standing. And you'll be able to see pretty much the exact spot where Warren would have been standing, where he could see the entire field of battle that day. I actually did go to Gettysburg battlefield some years ago, and we did the audio tour of it. Me and my family did the audio tour. It was actually quite. It was actually very interesting. I've been wanting to go to the Gettysburg battlefield for quite a while. But anyway, to continue on. From where Warren was standing, he was able to observe this nice big fat gap between between Sickles' lines and the rest of the Union's line right on the left, on the Union's left. And he noticed that Confederate troops were massing on that gap and were looking to go right between those gaps, that nice little gap. And so Warren is now in a position where he has to frantically go and find someone somewhere to go and fill that gap, which is coincidentally the two Round Top Hills. He has to go frantically searching for units to fill that gap so that the Confederates don't go through that gap, come around, and flank them from the rear. So, what he did, he found a brigade, a lone brigade in the middle of nowhere, not doing anything, just pretty. And this coincidentally would be one of the 5th Corps brigades under Colonel Strong Vincent. Why is this important? Well, this is important because Colonel Strong Vincent's brigade was placed in such a position where his brigade was the extreme left of the Union line. Why is that important? If you are a Civil War kind of no person, I'm going to press play here because we've been sitting here and pause forever, then you will know who Colonel Joshua L. Chamberlain is. For those of you that do not know who Colonel Joshua L. Chamberlain is, that Colonel Chamberlain at this point is the commanding officer of the 20th Maine Regiment of Volunteers. Why is that regiment is a very famous regiment, as is Colonel Chamberlain, who eventually advanced up to the rank of Brevet Major General by the end of the war, and he was wounded quite a few times. Some of those wounds were actually considered mortal, but he did survive the war, even though he was wounded mortally, somewhat. In any case, so for those of you that do not know the Civil War, why is the 20th Maine important? Why is Colonel Chamberlain so famous? Well, that's because Colonel Chamberlain and his 20th Maine, which numbered in strength about just with the Battle of Gettysburg, he had somewhat just under 200 men in the 20th Maine. At some point, alright, I gotta pause this for a second so that I can talk. I'm sorry, guys. At some point before the Battle of Gettysburg, the 2nd Maine unit had been disbanded, and there were coincidentally, 120 second Maine. There were 120 men in the second Maine who had signed 3-year papers. But the rest of the second Maine, their enlistment papers had run out, so almost all of the second Maine were sent home because their enlistment papers ran out. There were 120 men of the second Maine who had signed 3-year papers and who still had 1 year left to serve. These men thought, we're signing to fight with the second Maine, that's it, and them only. So when they go home, we go home. No, not how that works. They still had 1 year to serve. And so they decided, well, we still have 1 year to serve. We're not fighting with the second Maine anymore, so that's it. We're done. We're not fighting. This at the time would have been considered not mutiny as per the Navy, but I'm not sure what the Army word for it is. But I'm going to call it mutiny anyway, just for the sake of it. Second Maine at this time of the war is one of two main regiments in the 5th Corps. Guess who the other main regiment is? I named it earlier for those of you that are smart enough and were listening. Yes, you would be correct. The other main regiment is the 20th Maine under Colonel Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain. I'm going to press play again because I'm going to see if I can fight at the same time. Oh, he's coming at me over here just a little bit. That's Anderson's brigade there. Oh, yeah, there goes Paxton, of course. But anyway, as I was saying, where was I? Right. These 120 men, no one knew what to do with them. They're like, well, they are refusing to fight, they don't want to follow orders, they want to go home, they want to get the second Maine. Their second Maine list papers ran out, they went home. These 120 men, they can't go home. They have 1 more year left to serve. So they can't send them home, and they don't know what to do with them. And so, in the end, they decided, oh, well, what about the 20th Maine? It's the only other main regiment in the 5th Corps. Let's assign these 120 men to them. And that's exactly what happened. So, they were assigned to the 20th Maine, eventually agreeing to fight again. Which brought the 20th Maine's numbers up to 386. Why is this? Why do we know how many men were in the 20th Maine at this time? Why is this all so important? Because at the Battle of Gettysburg, the 20th Maine was the absolute extreme left of the Union flank. They were the ones responsible for holding the left flank. Colonel Vincent gave Colonel Chamberlain explicit orders. You cannot withdraw, you cannot retreat. You have to stay here. You have to fight until your entire regiment is wiped out. You can't move from this spot. Because if the 20th Maine moves, the rebels go all the way around the flank and goodbye Union Army. The 20th Maine can't move. They have to stay where they are. And we'll talk more about that later. But like I noted earlier, Sickles' corps is virtually destroyed in this battle. But yeah, I wanted to get some of the importance of that out there. This obviously is going to go that particular way. I'm going to get attacked if eventually, so I'm going to leave them there. But this is also my third corps, so I have to... I'm going to get Sinclair up here. For now. I'm going to get Sinclair going on a double. Charge! No, 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 no. What are you charging? Go up there! Hey! Alright, I'm gonna move this along a little faster now. But yeah, right about here. Right over here, somewhere in this area, because this is about where the 20th Maine would have been placed. And the 20th Maine is very famous, and as is Colonel Chamberlain, for at the end of that particular battle, he is famous for having charged downhill towards the Confederates attacking his position. Now, why did they charge? Well, the 20th Maine had very limited rounds of ammunition. They had about 60 rounds of ammunition in total. That's the ammunition they had. They didn't have anything else. And by the time they were, and the rebels basically were coming right back up at them, but at this point, they had no ammunition. They couldn't shoot. And so Colonel Chamberlain decided at this point, we're going to charge down the hill. The rebels have to be exhausted just as we are. So we're going to charge down that hill and we're going to push them off the battlefield. And that's exactly what they did. And they did take prisoners. They did capture an officer of one of the regiments that was attacking them. I don't remember the man's name, but they did capture plenty of prisoners. I'm gonna lose this battle, I can just tell. I'm sorry, Colonel. I need you to move. Oh, good! Reinforcements are coming. A whole unit has arrived on the field. Nope, here's another one. So I do have some reinforcements arriving. They are the rest of my third corps. Pretty much. It's not a lot. It really is. So this is really all I have right now. Where are the... Oh, here they are. Let me move them forward. I'm gonna move these guys up with Sinclair, and we're gonna try to retake these positions. Up there's General William Barksdale's Mississippi Brigade. Alright, we got Hagood, Sinclair, and Eustis on the field now. Eustis, I'm going to bring over here, see if I can rear flank Barksdale. but he's gonna see me coming. Sinclair and Hagrid, I'm gonna see if I can get them over here. Eustace, I want them going after Barksdale. I don't know how the hell I'm holding over here. I really don't. We are in big trouble. Yeah, we know. We know. More Confederates attack from the woods. It appears to be Anderson's division. Yes, it is. Our main objective remains the same. We must protect the ridges south of Cemetery Hill, or else the enemy will encircle us. Well, we don't have the reinforcements to do that right now. This is what we have. Alright, these two guys I'm going to send up here. And I want you to run. No, 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 not charge, not again. Double quick, do it quickly. Get up there to those defenses. Yep, this is Longstreet's Corps. No, I can't charge Barksdale right now. I really need reinforcements, but you know what? I'm pulling him back. I'm pulling him back. I don't have a choice. I have to pull him back. I'm going to pull Gibbon back, and I'm going to try and use Gibbon to rear flank these guys and see if that makes any bit of a difference. Yep, the Confederates secured Little Round Top. How surprising. This right here is Little Round Top. This is where Chamberlain would have been posted. And now we can't let them keep Little Round Top. So we're gonna move our men. We're gonna take higher. This is my entire third corps, actually. Well, that's part of the third corps also. This is just Gibbon. Third corps. I'm going to try and get back up there and recapture. Nope. It looks like I secured Little Round Top again. I just have to hold it. You know what? Turn around and deal with it then. Go deal with the stupid skirmishers. Just deal with that. These guys can deal with this. Oh, yeah, a battery. That's gonna help. Stop. Yeah, he's gonna come at me over here. That's why I'm sitting. But actually, in all seriousness, this over here is pretty much just a representation of the Union Center at Cemetery Ridge with their stone wall. Well, they're not going to attack over here right now. They're focusing on this, but I'm not moving them because I need them to be there. So it looks like we are going to lose Gettysburg. I'm gonna charge up the hill. This is a stupid idea, but... Yeah, while you're turning, I'm gonna charge you. Sorry. See if I can push Benning off of this hill. And it looks like I am doing just that. Yep, it looks like I may have gotten Benning off the hill. Nope. Barnes, you need to come back up. I know you don't want to. Paxton, you need to come back up. Yep, there he goes, there he goes. Get back in position, please. Yeah, about 350. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, General McClellan. Thank you. Alright, maybe I'm not screwed after all. General McClellan is on the field. This is my second corps. Thank God for General McClellan. Alright, I might be able to turn the tide here. Let's go! Forward, gentlemen, forward. Let us go retake Little Round Top. Yeah, no. That ain't gonna happen, buddy. No. If you think I'm gonna let that happen, you got another thing coming. Goodbye, General Barksdale. He almost took out my cannon. He almost did. Shaw. No, not Colonel Shaw of 54th Massachusetts fame. This is a different Shaw. We are going to try and retake these positions. Well, this is Longstreet being an idiot, so... Let's see how long it takes us to push off. Not that long, yeah. I want Shaw and I want Daniel. Alright, we've got Little Round Top again. It's probably going to end up changing hands about 5,000 times. But that's okay. It looks like our second corps reinforcements might have just saved us. Might have just... What's this over here? Are you still going after Barksdale? Get back down there! I think I just destroyed Barksdale. Yes, Barksdale is off the map now. Which means I've virtually destroyed General Barksdale's Mississippi Brigade. And it does look like I have re-secured Little Round Top with the help of General McClellan. I am going to continue to push forward. Yeah, Posey, you're about to run away, so... Yeah, that's about... I already told you about all this too, the second day that I know of, so... We're just gonna continue on the second day battle. When we get to the third day, I'll go over some of the history of that as well. I mean, I don't know a lot for everything, but I will go over what I do know. And congratulations, you're about to be pushed off the field. And I'm going to use Buford to do it. Wounded in action. Quick note, for those who don't know, Buford's cavalry division was actually shattered during that first day. So they were almost destroyed, but still existed. Still a division, but almost to the point where it couldn't have been one. You know? Alright, we got up. I want General we got up. General Beatty up. I want General Brewster up. Alright. So thank you to General McClellan. He came and saved our behinds. Who we have over here? I'm gonna move my cannon up to here because it doesn't look like they're firing at anything right now. Well, we're about to win the second day, I believe. So McClellan literally came and saved the day. I'm gonna fast forward it all the way because just to get the second day over with. I'm going to finish. Okay, now. Alright, let's do this. Early's division is fortified on Benner's Hill and seeks an opportunity to attack. Johnston's division is fresh and did not fight yesterday. It is moving to attack Culp's Hill from this direction. We have too few troops at the moment to defend the hill. All other forces are engaged on Cemetery Hill and on the left flank. Brigades of our 3rd Corps of reinforcements have been dispatched to help us out. They will arrive shortly from this direction, aka not much. General, we should also worry about them making an opportunistic assault on Cemetery Hill. If we lose either of those hills, we lose the battle. This is true. Okay, so this is Cemetery Hill, basically. Right here. This is Cemetery Hill. Hold Cups Hill, hold Cemetery Hill. That's our job. I don't believe this is a... I forgot about this view. Ooh. Oh, those are reinforcements getting engaged already? That didn't take very long. I'm gonna try and race through the rest of this battle because I know it's been close to 2 hours and you guys are getting tired. I'm a little tired too, so. Keep going here. Which there? A second. There. Okay. I'm gonna very fast because really ain't nothing happening right now. I mean, there's literally nothing happening. I am going to detach some skirmishers and send them over here because I want a better view than what I currently have. So Warren's skirmishers are going to be over there because I want this view. Okay, now I got a better view of what the hell's going on. And it looks like I'm going to leave it on this because he's not moving at all. We're sitting here waiting. We just have to wait for him to attack. That is what we're waiting for. I guess I can go over some of the history while we're waiting for you will do something. But anyway, this portion of the battle took place pretty much in the dead of night. Because the reason historically the Confederacy lost on the second day was because the attacks were so poorly coordinated between Longstreet and the other corps that were attacking the Union lines. Because Ewell was not set up and ready to go until pretty much nightfall, and that's when he chose to attack and Phelps Hill. Because the idea had been was when Longstreet was heavily engaged in the early afternoon, but the Ewell would attack the other flank. That's not what happened. Ewell waited and waited and waited and didn't attack until pretty much Longstreet was done attacking. He waited until after. It was very poorly coordinated. Just wanted to point that out. So nothing's really happening right now. We're just sitting here. They're not doing anything. So I'm just really fast forwarding it. Because us sitting here not doing anything is boring for you. It's boring for me. And I have my eye on the minimap to see what's happening, but right now, ain't nothing happening. But in any case, if the attacks had been coordinated better on the second day, the Confederacy might well have been able to take some of the high grounds. See, it's done. That's it. Now, day 3. Here we are. Okay. Let's start. General Culp's Hill is going to receive another attack this morning. We must hold the hill at all costs, or else we will lose the battle. Alright, so we just have to sit here. This is only part of this day. This isn't the famous part. We will get to that later on. I'm gonna fast forward it because literally this is not much will be happening. I'll slow it down a little bit since something's happening over here. I mean, right now all that's happening is I'm holding Culp's Hill. I have to hold for another 2 hours and 40 minutes. My job is to sit here. That's it. My job is to sit here at these defenses and not move a muscle. If I have to, I can bring Loomis in to where Warren is, or Haskell to where Beatty is, and I might have to do that. I might have to. I also have Thomas and Lee and Woods over here if I need to use them. Here we go, he's attempting to charge Warren. And I believe this is actually Governor K. Warren. I believe I did place him in command of a brigade here. But right now it's just me defending. Now what's going on down here? Skirmishers, skirmishers, skirmishers. Yeah, I'm fine. What are you shooting at? Stop shooting. Stop wasting your ammo, please. Or, even better, waste ammo on that. That's what I want you to waste your ammo on. Skirmishers. I'm gonna fast forward again, because really, nothing's happening. It's a standstill right now. And we'll go up to the farthermost view so we can see. And we'll do a little talking. What's going on? No, General Brewster is wounded. Please tell me he's not one of the guys sitting at the wall. I hope not. Where is Brewster? No, it's Willick is at the wall. Okay. Where the hell is Brewster? Beatty, got Buford, Hayes, Loomis, Daniel, Brewster. Where are you, buddy? You're behind a wall, are you kidding? You got wounded by skirmishers. You've got... And I lost a brigade to skirmishers. Are you kidding me? Well, alright. Daniel, guess what? You're taking over, Loomis. Daniel, I'm sending you over to deal with that because... Oh, that's why it only had... And I'm going to do it as a double quick. That way I now have a strong brigade force over here. I'm not going to let them shoot right now. I'm going to put them in position. And now I'm going to let them start shooting. See? Nothing is happening. He's sitting at a standstill. It's insane. All I have to do is sit here and wait. Anyway. What else can I tell you? Oh, by the way, I do want to apologize for the lack of a video today, other than this. I had no time to record and get it up. I will be recording an Airport CEO video right after this live stream. Even though I'm going to be real damn tired to do it, but I will do it. And I will... I'm not sure if I want to live stream tomorrow or not. I'll let you know if that's going to happen. Probably won't. But if it does, I'm probably going to be live streaming some American Truck Simulator. I haven't played that in a while. Okay, and here we are. Now, this is the important part of one of the other most important parts of the Battle of Gettysburg. Pickett's charge. This would pretty much be it, I believe. It's fortified so much the Rebs would be foolish to come and attack it, but they're going to attack it anyway. This section of Cemetery Ridge provides significant protection for our soldiers because of the stone wall. This is significant because the Confederates had a very similar stone wall at Fredericksburg. This southern section of the ridge is not highly fortified, but the open ground in front of it can be a death trap for the enemy. Yes! Yes, it can. Although it is not advised, we have the potential to counterattack now while the enemy is not expecting us and capture their headquarters on Seminary Ridge. This should be enough to claim victory today. General, it's your choice to decide what's best for our army. We are going to sit and defend. That is what we're going to do. I'm going to extreme fast forward it until the Confederates launch their assault. And we're going to let them launch their assault because we have a stone wall. They don't. Really? He is attacking me with Gordon. Okay. Nice try. Alright, we now see them getting ready. Gordon, right? Archer. Down here we see Wilcox. There's Garnett's brigade. We saw more down there. Colonel Alexander. Why is that name important? That would be Colonel Alexander. The very same Colonel Alexander who commanded the artillery batteries for the Confederates at Fredericksburg. He's the very same guy. Alright, let's continue. I thought I saw, yep, here he comes. Here he comes. It looks like he's just maneuvering right now. Yep, here is Longstreet. Here we see General Armistead's regiment. That'll be General Lewis Armistead's regiment. And also General James Kemper's regiment. Or Jimmy Kemper, whatever you want to call him. Both Generals Kemper and Armistead were mortally wounded. Well, General, let me rephrase. General Armistead was mortally wounded, and Armistead was a very long time friend of General Winfield Scott Hancock, who historically was the 2nd Corps commander and commanded the forces at the wall at Cemetery Hill. He was wounded during the attack. Armistead was very much... Yep, here comes Pickett's charge. Garnett, Kemper, and Wright. Armistead does not look to be... Nope, there he is, there he is. So here he is, he's charging in now. In any case, Armistead was mortally wounded. And he died 2 days later at a Union Field hospital. Now just before he moved to the field hospital, he had asked to speak to General Hancock. He wanted to talk to him, he wanted to apologize, he wanted to mend the relationship, so to speak. At which point he learned that Hancock had also been injured and couldn't see him. So they never really got to reunite. They never got to... Armistead never did get to apologize, but before the battle, Armistead gave to James Longstreet, his corps commander, a small package to give to Elmira Hancock, who is General Hancock's wife. That package contained Armistead's personal Bible. As for General Kemper, he was indeed wounded, and at the time, it was thought to have been a mortal wound. It was thought that he would have died from that wound. He did not. Kemper survived that wound. So that particular wound was not fatal or mortal. So instead, but anyway, in any case, he was thought to have been mortally wounded, and he was advancing his brigade up to the after crossing the Emmitsburg Road, discovered Union troops were coming to flank the Confederate attack. The Union received reinforcements that were going to flank the Confederates coming to attack the Union center. And so instead, oh, what's going on here? No. Get back up there, sir. I'm gonna get that back up there. I need him back in that position. So what happened was, he discovered the Union troops were coming to flank them, take them out. And as he rose up on his horse to urge his men, his brigade to turn to face those soldiers, he was shot, and he was wounded in the abdomen and the thigh, and briefly, very, very briefly, was captured by Union soldiers, but was rescued by Sergeant Leigh Blanton of the 1st Virginia Regiment and carried back to lines on Seminary Hill. Ridge, I'm sorry. He didn't encounter General Kemper, where General Kemper did encounter Robert E. Lee, where he told Lee that Kemper himself believed his wound to be mortal. He believed he was going to die from this wound, which he did not. And he requested, and this line is in the movie of Gettysburg, that lead do full justice to his men that made the charge that day, which he agreed to do. During the Confederacy's retreat from Gettysburg, Kemper was captured again by the Union. He was later exchanged for Charles K. Graham, and for the rest of the war was too ill for combat and commanded Reserve Forces Virginia. So he did survive the war, but he died shortly after the end of the war. Alright, so as you can see, we just have to sit. We just have to sit here. He is going to keep trying to see. Here's Kemper and Garnet, and there's Armistead down there. And there is Longstreet. We're not going to see Pickett. We instead see Longstreet here. What's going on up here? What's this? That's Gordon. Well, that's fine. Nothing's gonna happen there. Let's fast forward it because nothing really is gonna happen. He's not gonna do any charging because it's really quite pointless for him to do so. Here's your elements for our 3rd Corps down here. I'm gonna let them sit. Actually, I'm gonna send these guys over there. And I'm gonna make that position be flagged. There we go, there we go. And you're gonna hold that spot. But anyway, this battle, as I said, was very much a decisive victory for the Union. Not on the first day, but the 2nd and 3rd days. So all we really need to do is sit here, and we already won. We win. We're going to win this battle. I'm gonna draw out the map so we can see more of it. Armistead is over there. Wilcox, Kershaw. Kemper is up there with Garnet. And as you can see, Garnet's brigade is virtually destroyed. Kemper's brigade is not really. I mean, the game isn't a historical isn't an exact historical representation. It's not. Instead, this is just showing you what could have happened. Proceeding to the next day. Why? Now, we have the option of going after the Confederate forces. If we attack from this direction, we can expect lighter resistance. General, the battle is already won. Maybe we can let the rebels depart from the battlefield without risking more of a soldier's lives. You may end the battle at any time. Sir, good luck. Well, we already won. There is literally no point to doing this. So instead of doing anything else, we're going to end the battle. We already won. See? Victory. We won. And now, we're going to go over and replenish our forces before we end the stream. Oh, we captured someone? Okay. Did get 2 career points? Well, let's put that towards the economy. Let's see. We have plenty in... we don't have any generals in the academy right now. Well, actually, we might. Let's go down and see. Got lieutenant colonel. Jesse Harker and Adam Eccles. Okay, well, not our concern. Infantry, we got a bunch of reborn farmers. The Enfields we got. We're not gonna have any problem resupplying. Skirmishers, I'm gonna get rid of all these because we don't need them. Cavalry, I'm gonna get rid of these two. I'll keep that for now. Alright, well, let's go to the army. As you can see, our corps took a beating. We're going to go right back up to where we were. A lot of these guys got wounded, that's okay. Cook. Okay. I'm gonna use as many rookies as I can put in. Oh, all of them. Okay, fine. Perfect. And there we go. Alright, I'm going to put Major General Morris in charge. Many rookies as I can put in. I will. The rest will be veterans. Lee, I am going to put Jason Buford in charge. I'm going to place as many rookies as I can in. And the rest veterans. I shouldn't be doing that, but I don't have a choice. I'm going to select from the generals first and foremost, if I can. There we go.
Form line!
Woods really got smashed. But Woods is back, so it's now a 2-star unit again. I unfortunately don't have a choice. Heinzelman, we'll get him back up to speed.
Sir, yes, sir! Yes, sir.
Nicholas, I'll put Brewster in charge. It's another 2-star. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Can I get more money? No. You can get George Thomas, and we can recruit John Buford. But we're not going to. He's a cavalryman. I'm going to put Fred Thomas in charge here. Another 2-star unit. And apply veterans here. Fine, we're fine, we're fine. And 4th Division is fine. Okay. Promotion for you. The god is going to be all rookies up to... Yeah, I'll go to 2,500.
Yes, sir.
Buford. I'm going to keep the 1-star rating because... Oh no, I can't. I'm going to well... I'm going to give you veterans because, you know...
Yes, sir. Form line.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to disband this unit. And this unit. And now I'm going to come back and give Brewster the men he deserves. Up to 2,000. Barton, I'll get you up. Let's get you up to 2,100. I'm going to get you up to 1,200. I'll get you up to 1,400. No, 1,500 is fine. I can get you up to 1,100. And you all get up to 1,500. Oh. Yeah, that's Lieutenant Colonel Terry Shaw. And there we go. Oh, I have to replace some guys. That's okay. Let's do that. Eustace. Oh, level 2. Perfect. General.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to leave this as it is. I don't have a choice. I'm gonna replace you with a colonel because I don't. That's okay. well, that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am quite tired, so I'm going to very quickly end the stream, and then I'm going to quickly record the Airport CEO episode for tomorrow. So, thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you had a good time, and hopefully you learned. If you didn't know much about Gettysburg, hopefully you learned a little bit. And so we'll see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody.